War Day can be really frustrating. I know from experience. You know, the clan wars took a little while to get used to, and that day 2 attack, whether you have 1 attack or 2 attacks, can be a whole lot of pressure because you want to make sure to do really well. You don't want to let your clan down, and you've only got a few cards to select from. So my number 1 tip, first of all, if you're playing clan wars and you're playing on your day 2 attack, you know, for War Day, would be to sort by level first. However, in an attempt to help us better understand and comprehend and get a little bit of experience building these decks and playing with these unusual, you know, sets of cards, Supercell recently introduced the War Day Special Challenge kind of game mode for the global tournaments. So today we're going to be building a deck in this particular global tournament special challenge, and we're going to be playing a few rounds with that deck. Alright guys, let's hop on in here. I guess it's called the Mini Collection Tournament is the official name. So let's look at what cards we got here, and then we're going to build a deck around it. So the first thing that you want to be doing is looking for a win condition. So we're going to sort by level here first of all, because not all of my cards are leveled up. See, in this account I've got a level 7 Giant Skeleton, level 3 Wizard. I don't want to take the time to invest the extra gold into upgrading those cards right now. So we're going to go with a little bit more of a classic win condition. I am seeing kind of a Giant Prince control style deck, looks like. So first things first, let's choose that win condition. Looks like we've only really got Royal Giant, and then we could go Mortar or Expo and go for a Siege style deck. Oh, I do have Tesla in there. What if I built like an Expo deck? That would be fun. I'm thinking more of a Giant Beatdown deck though. So let's go with the Giant. Then we're going to go with, let's see, let's get the E-Wiz in there because that's a great card. I saw the Furnace. We'll use that as kind of our defensive structure. We can get the Mini P.E.K.K.A because that thing hits like a truck. And then what else? Should we be a little bit aggressive? We can't forget spells. We're going to need some spells in there. So I've got arrows, and I have, what else can I put in there? I don't really want to use freeze because it's not in the best spot right now. Let's do a tornado. Alright, so then just a little bit more support, something kind of cheap. I've got this for air, these 4 things for air, so I'm kind of decent on air right now. I could go for a Prince just because it's really strong right now. Oh, and then Flying Machine, that would be great, honestly. Flying Machine is just a really good card in beatdown style deck. So it's a relatively heavy deck, 4.0 elixir cost. But let's jump into a match or two and we will give it a try. So let's go ahead and just jump right on in here and see how it goes. Alright, let's give this guy good luck and let's get started here. Okay, I'm going to open with the Furnace. That's a relatively safe opener. Let's see here. Yeah, there goes the Furnace. And then we're going to use E-Wiz on defense here. A little bit too early to counter that Goblin Barrel, which is unfortunate, but it's going to work out okay. We have the Mini P.E.K.K.A to counter that, what is it, the Dark Prince there. So that'll take care of that. And then, what are we going to do next here? He's got a Mega Minion. I'm getting some bad glare here. Let's go ahead and shut this curtain. 1 second, guys. Yeah, that helps a lot. Okay. Let's go ahead and I don't really need to answer this. We're going to arrows this. Oh no, let's actually tornado it into the King Tower. Activate that King Tower. That was a great play for me. Definitely going to be beneficial throughout the rest of this match here. Alright, he's going hard on the right, or excuse me, on the left. So we're going to kind of preemptively defend here on the left. I'm going to use Flying Machine here to chip away at that Dark Prince. And then go down the left lane here. I've got it to take out the bats there. Unfortunately, he does a good job of shutting down that Prince, so it's not going to connect to the tower. So let's go ahead and put down another Furnace here. Flying Machine might get a few swings off onto the tower. Yeah, there we go. Definitely got a few hits there. He likes that Dark Prince, and he's got that star level, so it's definitely a card that he's pretty fond of. We're going to go ahead and arrows it this time. So here's the arrows that counter the Goblin Barrel. There's the Mini P.E.K.K.A going down the lane. He uses the bats. My Furnace will take that out, no problem. So we're just going to play defense here, hang tight, and then probably go in with the Giant on the left there. And then that should hopefully allow us to build up a push, connect to that tower, do some good damage. Alright, yeah, let's go and do a Giant here. minions. I'm thinking Flying Machine next. He just uses Zap, if I'm not mistaken, so that was kind of a good play for me because it's, you know, a usage of his elixir. Let's put down another furnace, but first let's get that prince down. I'll let that first furnace die out and then put down the second one. We can tornado this and that'll pull them all in. The fire spirits finish them off. Unnecessary, but it's okay, it works out. Flying Machine should do some good damage there. I'll get the Mini P.E.K.K.A down because that's going to do a great job of taking down that Mega Knight. Look at that damage from Mini P.E.K.K.A. That thing really does hit like a truck. It just takes out heavy, tanky kind of style units really well. Let's use the Prince here on defense, and that'll counter his Dark Prince there. And then let's get another Furnace going, and then probably we'll do another Giant pretty soon, either in the back or at the bridge, depending on the situation. A little bit early on that Furnace probably. We'll arrows this. No problem there. He keeps using it by itself, and I'm able to shut it down with the arrows of the tornado each time, so it's no problem for me. Let's see. What do we have next? I'm thinking Flying Machine. We'll go ahead and Mini P.E.K.K.A here before that thing even gets its charge effect. Now it's taken out. No problem. We're going to tornado that. Let's get another Furnace down. We can get two of them stacked up. And then let's E-Wiz right here to finish that off and support that Giant. I got, what is it, arrows in hands ready to counter whatever he might have. Probably should have used the arrows because then that would have taken out the bats. But anyway, it looks like it does a pretty good job there. Let's get a little bit more aggressive with this Giant. Ooh, a little bit too early. That was a mistake. Oh my goodness, I'm going to pay for that one. The Mega Minion was not locked onto by the Princess Tower. That's unfortunate. Let's get another Furnace down here, and we're going to have to try to play defense here. I think I'm actually okay. He's got another Mega Knight coming down in the back, but that's no problem. I'll have the Mini P.E.K.K.A ready for that thing. Let's arrows all of this, take out the bats, and get some chip damage off onto everything else. And then we've got the two furnaces spawning fire spirits. We got the Mega Knight coming down, and let's go ahead and tornado all of this. Mini P.E.K.K.A does a good job of shutting down that Mega Knight. Not completely, but close enough that it's not too much to worry about. Alright, we're going to Prince right here to distract this Dark Prince and all those bats. Might need to arrows this, actually, just to make sure I don't get too much damage off onto my tower. And then we're going to E-Wiz in the back here, support this Giant. Do our best to go in for a heavy push here. Got the Furnace to counter any swarms that he might have. And then Flying Machine. Yeah, there is his Mega Knight. So hopefully I can get some damage off into the tower here with the Giant. Nope, no damage at all. Unfortunate. Okay, we're going to tornado this. We're going to Mini P.E.K.K.A there to counter the Mega Knight. And let's go to E-Wiz here to counter that Mega Minion there. Let's see, what's next? I'm thinking another Furnace probably. And then something to counter that Dark Prince. Let's go ahead and just put a Giant down here to buy me some time. And then we're going to arrows that. And then let's go ahead and Flying Machine back here. Hopefully take out that Mega Minion. Yeah, he's doing a really great job of shutting down every time the Giant that I send it in. It's definitely not able to connect to the tower. Alright, we'll tornado all of this together. Should be no problem there. Here's another Furnace. I may have to play this into a draw. There's only about 30 seconds left. I've got to be careful that I don't let him, you know, take out my tower with like a rogue fireball, what is it, Goblin Barrel combo or anything like that. So just got to kind of play it safe here. Yeah, he uses the fireball, so he can't use it on my tower, so that's good to know. I get some chip damage off onto his tower, but honestly at this point I'm not too worried about it. I'm just going to play defense. And we're going to... He tried to trick me with that one, but I saw it coming, so we'll just arrows over there. And then let's give him the Screaming Pig, and let's give him the good game. Not a bad first match. I feel like this deck really has potential. I just wasn't... He countered me pretty well. I wasn't able to connect to the tower at all. So let's go ahead and jump on into one more match. Alright guys, same deck. Let's give him a good luck, and let's jump on in here. We got a Furnace for a starter. That's not bad at all. So let's go ahead and Furnace right here. And I prefer going right personally. Generally just a little bit more comfortable with it. Lightning right away. Not the best lightning. I mean, it's good. He gets some chip damage on the tower. He shuts down the Furnace. But it's 6 elixir and only counters my 4 elixir Furnace. Plus I got a little bit of damage on his tower with 1 or 2 of those fire spirits. So actually probably a pretty good start for me. He's got minions in the back there, so I'm going to put down the Flying Machine to counter the minions. And then I'm thinking... probably Prince in the back here, And then hopefully the Giant does a great job of tanking for all those Fire Spirits. We're going to E-Wiz in the back here and just go really hard with the offensive push here. He uses the Giant on defense. I have so much damage on offense there that that Giant pretty much just gets melted. I connect to the tower with the Prince, which is really good for me, and to connect to it again with both the E-Wiz and the Flying Machine, and this whole time I'm not having to spend any more elixir on defense or on providing any extra support for that offensive push. So that was definitely a very positive play for me. Let's go ahead and Fire Spirit, his Fire Spirits are on the right. We're going to go ahead and Furnace here rather on the left, and that shuts down his Fire Spirits, no problemo. We're going to Giant here on the left again, and then see what my opponent does. He uses the Musketeer in the back there. So let's see. I can probably just Flying Machine here and support it. Let's put it down here so that it doesn't get clipped by, if he has a Fireball or anything. I don't want him. Oh no, he has Lightning, so I do got to be careful with that. He might Lightning my Furnace and my Flying Machine and my tower. Do got to be a little bit careful of that. There's the Lightning, and he does a good job. He gets it right when the Prince goes down, so not necessarily the best Prince. And I just got to keep that in mind from now on. Okay, this guy's running Lightning, so you remember, once you know what your opponent's spells are, try to keep that in mind at all times, or most of the time if you can, and just be ready for it. I knew he's running Lightning, not Fireball, so I didn't have to worry too much about the Fireball placement. But the Lightning, it's got a massive range, a huge radius, so you got to be a little bit more careful with that spell, just because they can hit you from hit units from pretty far apart. All right, let's see. We're going to Flying Machine in the back here, and then we will go ahead and Prince and go in for an offensive push here. Let's Mini P.E.K.K.A. And it hits the Flying Machine, not the Flying Machine, but the Fire Spirit. I think that time the Lightning hit one of the Fire Spirits. Alright, there we go with the Fire Spirit. And we can Giant in the pocket here. Probably not a very good play, honestly. Okay, we're just going to hang tight and play defense. The two Furnaces should do a good job of providing me with some support. We're going to go ahead and Tornado everything in, and then we will E-Wiz on top of it all. And that should buy me a little bit of time. There we go. Alright, let's give this guy a good game. That was a pretty good match. Let's go ahead and let's just jump right on into another one. Gotta collect my reward, and let's jump into another battle. Alright, let's give this guy a good luck. Going up against Turkish Power of Cool Ensemble. Alright, let's open with the Furnace again. And then, I'm thinking, that's Bonnie. My dog over there grunting at me. She must want to go outside or something. She gets excited sometimes when there's the other doggies barking outside or something. Anyway, he is running a Sparky here. This is interesting. Okay. I'm thinking we're gonna Tornado all of this. We're gonna Flying Machine, and I'm not gonna be able to E-Wiz in time. That's too bad. But let's do it now. Oof, that was really rough. But my Prince actually gets some good damage on the right tower there. I just played that really poorly. Could have done it a lot better, but now I know he's got Sparky. I've got E-Wiz for the Sparky, and look at that damage on the left tower there. That's pretty insane. I'm getting some serious damage off there, so that works out pretty well. Alright, let's go ahead and Furnace here on defense, and then those Fire Spirits will take out that Baby Dragon, and then the Furnace will buy me some time while the Princess Tower there actually does most of the work to finish it off. Probably going to push left this time, honestly. Let's go Giant left. And yeah, and then we'll what am I gonna do behind this? I gotta answer that Sparky. What I really want to do is have the Giant absorb the hit from the Sparky, and then put the Mini P.E.K.K.A. down to counter that Sparky. There it is. That's what I want. And then hopefully the Mini P.E.K.K.A. doesn't get Sparkied there. Yes, it absolutely did. So we're gonna have to Tornado this back a little bit, and Princess Tower should hopefully finish it off. Ooh, that was a close one. There we go. Alright, now I've got my E-Wiz in hand. I gotta make sure to save that little electric dude until my opponent puts down that next Sparky. I gotta be careful of that. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and Prince here on the left. The left tower is almost down. But, I don't have any heavy spells, so I'm actually gonna continue to go left here, since I don't have anything too reliable to finish off his tower. Alright, he is running Fireball. No, don't want to E-Wiz, that's right. We're going to go ahead and E-Wiz on top of all of this. There we go. That'll completely shut down that Sparky, especially with the Mini P.E.K.K.A. Doing some work there. There we go. That is awesome. Okay, no problem. We're going to go ahead and push left here. Really hard push on the left. we should be able to take out this tower with ease here. And since I got such a massive push going here, or not really a massive push, but I got that prince still alive with lots of health, we're going to go ahead and go offensive and go for the king tower, see if we can get a 3-crown win here. You never know. Either way, if I continue to provide that threat, then he's not going to be able to do much, and he won't be able to possibly take out my tower and pull together a victory there. Alright, awesome. Let's give this guy a good game, and why don't we go ahead and try to get a couple more victories here. Well, first things first, let's claim that 500 gold. I guess I didn't get it from the last one. Let's open up this chest here. Got some pretty decent rewards for this particular tournament. Let's go ahead and jump on into another battle. Let's see. What is this guy going to be running? Alright, let's give him a good luck. Missed that there. And let's go ahead and start with the giant in the back, since I don't have a furnace as an opener. He gives me the crying face. I'll give him the screaming piglet because it's one of my favorite emotes that I have on this account. Alright, here we go with the furnace to counter that. I'm going to put it on the right, and then we will mini P.E.K.K.A to counter his royal ghost. It should be no problem there. Should shut down that royal ghost with ease. Awesome. Alright, so we actually have an E-Wiz here to counter that Inferno Dragon, so the E-Wiz stuns it and pretty much completely shuts it down, and now my giant is able to connect onto the tower. 2 swings, 3 swings, 4 swings with the giant. That's really good. Got some serious damage off onto that right tower there. We're going to go ahead and Prince to counter this wizard here on the right. Just going to let it get a little bit closer, and there we go. There's the Prince countering the wizard. And then, let's see, Prince, you going to charge in? Yep, there we go. Prince charges in, takes out that royal ghost on defense. It's going to connect to the tower here as well. That Prince doing work, man, I'm telling you. He can do some serious business. Like, he has some really intense damage. If you can get it to connect to Princess Tower, or even just, you know, taking out, you know, an opponent's units, like, he has some, he packs a serious punch is what I'm trying to say. Alright, now, this guy is running Inferno Dragon and Sparky, so 2 things I need to look out for. I was hoping to take out that Sparky with the flying machine there, but it did not work out how I had planned. The Furnace is getting some good damage off onto that tower there, or excuse me, that Inferno Dragon here. I'm actually just going to go ahead and E-Wiz here, and that should shut down this, no problem. And then I'm going to mini P.E.K.K.A on the other side. That should take out the Sparky. Yes, there we go. Okay, good. And should take out the wizard too. Mini P.E.K.K.A doing work right there, I'm telling you guys. And then it goes on to the giant as well and takes out the giant. And mini P.E.K.K.A is a boss right there. Oh, dude, that was so good. Okay, let's arrows all of this, and then we're going to go ahead and Prince in the back here. Sparky's going to probably take that out really easily, but hopefully the Prince connects. Yes, Prince does connect. I think Prince can live through a swing or 2 from the Sparky. He can. So he actually gets a hit off onto the Sparky, a charge, and another hit. We're going to go ahead and preemptively use the E-Wiz in the back here. We're going to go ahead and use the flying machine in the furnace to buy me some time. And then we're going to arrows all of this because that should get a bunch of damage off everyone. And also finish off that Sparky there so it is no longer a threat. Alright, we're going to go ahead and flying machine there. And can I E-Wiz in time? No, I cannot. But good to know, mini P.E.K.K.A actually lives through 1 swing there. And I don't do enough damage to that giant there. That is unfortunate. I could have finished that off. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and we're going to have to push on the left here now. So we're going to go in with the Prince on the left, and we'll get aggressive with that giant there. And what I might do here, I don't know if I'm going to be able to, but can I tornado it away in time? No, not in time, but that would have been really good if I had. Let's see. Go ahead and arrows all of this. Late on the arrows, but I want a little bit of chip damage off on that. And then we're going to wait for the the Sparky to cross, and then we're going to E-Wiz that, and then we're going to Prince right here to buy me some time. And the E-Wiz should completely shut down that Sparky, and Prince and everything will hopefully take out that giant. Alright, Prince, take out that wizard too. Go, buddy, go. Oh, he doesn't quite do it because of the zap there. That was a good zap on my opponent's part. And he's got the Inferno Dragon again. But the... Oh, I was hoping the Fire Spirits would take that out, but they do not. Unfortunate again. Let's use mini P.E.K.K.A on defense here. Let's use E-Wiz to shut down that, Inferno Dragon there. And then arrows all of this. I need that mini P.E.K.K.A to connect to the giant. There we go. Alright, that was great. And maybe I can giant aggressively here. And let's see. Yeah, I might be able to get a little bit of damage off onto his tower here. Not looking so hot for me, guys, not gonna lie. But I could still pull it together. It's not over yet. Alright, let's go ahead and Flying Machine on defense. I have Tornado. I might actually want to use all of that to pull it all together. Kind of buy me a little bit of time here. There we go. Okay, that works out okay. We're going to go in for an aggressive Giant again. And he uses the Wizard. I got E-Wiz to hopefully take out his Inferno Dragon. Yes. Locks onto the Inferno Dragon. Got some good damage there with that Giant onto the tower. Come on, E-Wiz, do your thing, dude. Do your thing. That was good. Not as good as it could have been, though. Alright, let's Tornado everything together. Buy me a little bit of time here. Prince actually soaks up that hit from the Sparky, which works out really great for me. Oh no, the Goblins are going to finish it off here. That's unfortunate. Yeah, that's it, guys. That's good game. There's nothing I can do. Alright, let's give him the Screaming Pig. Give him the good game. And let's do one more. I want to get another win before we call it a video. So let's go ahead and let's jump right into one. And I got to get that one more win. Alright guys, give him a good luck going up against Elephant of Gerbil King. What an interesting name. Alright, let's go ahead and start with the Furnace here. I should have played harder defense against that Giant early on last match. That was a silly mistake. You know, I could have defended against that Giant, put the P.E.K.K.A down a little bit lower, but hindsight's 20/20. Let's focus on this match at hand right now. I got the Flying Machine. And what it's going to do is ideally... Ooh, nice. Let's go ahead and Tornado all this. That is not what I was hoping for with the Flying Machine. I wanted it to connect onto the balloon, and this could be really bad for me. The balloon gets one swing off there, but at least I got some good damage onto the right tower here. Now I know that he's running balloon, so I've just got to be extra careful about that. You know, not let it connect to my tower. I've got a solid amount of things that can counter it, you know, with the Flying Machine, the E-Wiz, the Tornado, lots of things that can shut down the balloon pretty well. But I just got to be mindful of it, make sure that it doesn't, you know, get close enough to my tower to do any damage. We're going to go ahead and Furnace here again now that that one's dead. And yeah, we're going to E-Wiz this balloon, and hopefully that's enough to take it out. And then we're going to support that Giant in the right. Oh no, this is, yeah, he's probably going to take my left tower rather. So we're going to go ahead and just go hard on the right here. I have arrows if he has a skeleton army or anything to counter my Prince. Looking good. Alright. And he used his arrows too, so I know he's really low on elixir. So we're just going to go for the 3 crown here, because I still got the Giant and the Prince with massive health. Look at that Prince staying alive forever. Should I arrows? Yes, I should, because the Prince could honestly finish that tower there. Oh, awesome. Alright, give him the cheering knight. Give him the good game. Okay, that was a much better match to finish off the video on, if I say so myself. Alright guys, that is it for tonight's video. Make sure to leave me a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and leave me some feedback on what you guys think about these kind of live play videos and me kind of deck building like that. I thought it'd be kind of fun, kind of interesting, a nice little change of pace to, you know, be able to build that deck at the beginning of the video and show you guys my thought process. If it was kind of boring and you'd rather that I just jump right in and get started playing after I've built the deck, go ahead and let me know in the comment section below. Anyway guys, that is it for tonight. Thanks so much for watching guys, and have a good night.